Hello, everyone. This is a very brief, hopefully practical course tour video, just so that we all make sure what we need to do for the class, how things are arranged, etc. Just basic things like that. As you can see on the main menu, the class is organized by week. If we open up any folder, what we'll find basically, first of all, the readings. All the readings have been uploaded to the Blackboard site. So there's no book to buy, but the readings are here, and the readings are the most important thing. Obviously, the first week is some brief excerpts from Kant and Mill. Then there are videos. If you click on the video link, you'll be taken to my YouTube channel, or not my channel, just the the videos that I've uploaded to YouTube, where I talk about the readings, what I had in mind, what we're sort of getting at, why we're reading it, things like that. I mean, I don't check to see whether you watch them, but I think they'd be quite good to watch, just for further explanation of what this course is about, and a little bit about kind of help with the readings themselves, but also just putting them in context of the whole course. So I think if you're following the course along as a whole, you're trying to assimilate the material, connect it one week to the next, what's going on. The videos are a good thing to watch. So after the readings themselves, the videos, there's always an assignment. Sometimes it's a quiz. More likely it's a set of study questions or a short essay that needs to be written about the material. And then finally, a weekly discussion board. The weekly assignment, whether it's a quiz, short essay, or study questions, that needs to be done. And it needs to be done in good faith. I attempt to answer every question that's asked in the study questions. You have to follow the parameters of the assignment. However, it is a completion assignment. By that I mean, if you do it in good faith, you'll get full credit. And the same goes for the discussion board. One thing I should say about the discussion board is there's no starter prompt from me, and there's no suggestion about what you should write about. You should feel totally free to write about whatever you want. I want to see your spontaneous response to the week's material and the kind of ideas that are presented there. To get full credit for the weekly discussion board assignment, you must post at least twice. One post in which you substantively, in some detail, not in some, completely abstract or general way, but in some detail, something of your thoughts, your spontaneous thoughts, or whatever your thoughts are on the week's material. And then at least one reply, a thoughtful reply to someone else. It can't just be I liked it or I disagree or I agree. You have to say why. You have to respond to the content of what somebody said. So 2 posts, one of your own comments on what you think about the reading, and another in response, a thoughtful response to someone else's. You won't get full credit unless you post twice. So that's the weekly routine. Open up any week, you'll see there's a reading, some videos which you should watch in which I talk about the reading, a weekly assignment, and a weekly discussion board that needs to be done each week, needs to be done on time. Always do by Sunday evening. I would really like you not to wait until Sunday to do your discussion board post, because that defeats the purpose of getting some sort of conversation going. So I'll be looking for that and suggesting that if you do leave it to the end, that you stop doing it. If you turn something in late, you can do the assignment late for half credit, but you cannot do discussion board posts late. Once that deadline passes of Sunday at midnight, the discussion board will close and you will not be able to post. That is a rock solid deadline. Again, late work you can turn in for half credit on the weekly assignment. So that's true if you open up any week. You'll see it's the same structure: the readings, the videos, and the weekly assignment, and the discussion board that follows that thing. And that's a major sort of weekly thing for the course. Then there's a midterm exam. Midterm exam will be open after week 4, so it'll be open during week 5, and the midterm exam will cover the first 4 weeks of class. introduction to Kantian and utilitarian decision-making frameworks, the two issues of autopilot and the Facebook experiment, and the very important reading by Hans Jonas, Technology and Responsibility. And that'll be brief responses, basically a reading knowledge exam on the first 4 weeks. After that, we'll go back, just the usual thing up until the end of the course, when there will be a final exam, which will be comprehensive. It'll ask about everything in the course, and it'll require essay answers rather than brief, short answers. And then a final essay. The final essay will be due at the end of the course. All the due dates should be there. We do at the end of exam week. And the final essay does have a prompt. It does ask you something about specific to the course. And it basically asks you about the reading from week 4 and how it applies to the rest of the course. There's a certain thesis that Hans Jonas presents there. You will fully understand the significance of that thesis to the material of the course, once we get there. So we'll talk about the final essay as we go along. And that's the course. If you look in the introductory section, you'll see requirements, basically the weekly assignment, the weekly discussion board, which is an ongoing weekly thing, both of those, then the midterm and final exams, and the final essay. And that's it for the course. So if you have any questions about this, please feel free to contact me at the email or a cell phone number that I have provided for you.